Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new around here, I am Rama and this channel is about my journey in postcrossing and pen paling. So I started postcrossing pretty recently, and when I was ordering new stuff, it got pretty crazy around here. My postcards were all over the place, my washies and stickers were in different places, and whenever I want to use them, my table would look like a mess. I don't have samples to show you, rather, I am too embarrassed to show you. I found a couple of ways to store my postcards, washi, and stickers and also be able to use them without creating a mess. So I decided to share it with you guys. As you can see, it's snowing outside, which is so nice, and the weather definitely calls for some hot chocolate. I will go make some while you guys also grab your favorite drink, and let's start today's video.
So let's just first start talking about the washi tapes. So initially when I got the washi tapes, they were coming in boxes and they were just fine. Like I had like 16 washi tapes and it was not difficult to maintain. But eventually when I started getting individual washis and more boxes, it became more complicated. Started to overflow everywhere and I could not like visualize what washis I had. And I threw them all into a plastic cover and I used to just see what's there every time, but that was not manageable at all. So as a first thing, just like any other 21st century person would do, is just Google and find a washi holder. I found this washi holder on Shein.com. I don't remember the prices. Probably they cost around $3 and they're pretty cool. If you order like more than one, you will be able to stack them and you can open it, use the washi and put it back, and yeah, you'll be able to like visualize them. If you have more of these, you can stack them up one on top of another and have it on your table. This is pretty cool, but again, this has one major problem, which is, as you can see, each can hold up to like 7 to 8 washis. So if you have like 50 washis, you basically need to have like 7 or 8 and fill your table with this. If you see, like the volume is not really the representatives of the number of washis. There is gap, and I understand like why there's a gap. It has to work, the mechanism has to work, and it has to be of the size to accommodate all kinds of sizes. This was my second option. So if you have like less number of washis, this is definitely an option that you can go. But recently I came across this what do you call them, the tray, wooden tray from Dollar Tree. So if you are in the US, just go to the Dollar Tree and grab one of this. You should be able to like accommodate most of the washis. Just make sure like you have the larger washi on one side and smaller washis on another. And you can actually fit and adjust wherever there is space. You can adjust your smaller washis. That is actually a good way to go. In between, like before I actually jumped into this, I was actually trying to make my own washi holder. If you're someone who's on a budget and don't want to spend any money on it, I would say it's definitely possible to make a washi holder. In fact, better than this, like you can use an old cardboard box, just close it up on one side and open the top where you can access the washi. And it's much better if you have lesser width than this, because it's easy to pick the washi that way. I won't say this is the most convenient way to like pick the washi. I can still pick it. I mean, if you're keeping in a holder, just ensure that there is space on the sides so you can pick the washi. But if you're on budget, you can definitely get a box and do it. So the next thing in line are stickers. Initially I had very less number of stickers and I used to just dump them in my Face 30 package because, come on, they're so cute, so vibrant, and it was just easy to just dump them all. The problem was, again, open it, see everything and put back. It caused a lot of mess on my desk. So I wanted something where I can see all the stickers that I have, just like Washi. So this is a very cheap alternative. I actually did not check on the net if there are better ways to do it. I have seen couple of other YouTubers pick up the stickers from individual sheets and put it into their sticker sheet book, which I find it like super difficult. I won't be doing it. For me, this works best, so I just dump everything into a plastic sheet. So a couple of things to note is you can use any, you will get this at the Dollar Tree. I bought this at the Dollar Tree. I bought the plastic sheets also at the Dollar Tree. I think they were 10 sheets per dollar or 8 sheets per dollar, somewhere there. This is like the most inexpensive way. You can use a cardboard box, or you can use like a paper, so that you will definitely need something at the back to give it some stiffness. Otherwise, it's going to roll over. Also, make sure that you don't really keep them in the plastic cover again, because plastic against plastic is very less friction, so the chances of it falling out is much higher. When you're actually using the book, you have to like use the corner and flip so that it doesn't flip. So as you can see, like if I use it this corner, it's going to slide on the other side. I also try to experiment by adding a divider in between just to see if it works. I cut the 2 layers of cardboard and stuck them in between, but it wasn't really helpful. But I think it needs a bigger bridge. I don't see this like scaling long term. I am actually switching to a different method. It's just I have a lot of work right now, so I didn't do that experiment, which is this. Again, this is a cardboard box that I received from USPS stamps. Basically, my stamps came with this, and I just used some nice sheet. So I have just created a, what do you call them, like holder? You have this kind of things even in like stamp books where you have like rows of holders. You can use a plastic sheet or anything, so you can insert your stickers. Just to demonstrate, you can actually hold it inside this. Oh, okay, that is stuck for now. We will just leave it as is. And as you can see, you can actually insert all your sticker sheet inside the pouch, and it's easy to like even retrieve it, and the chances of it falling is pretty low compared to this. I am planning to like take these plastic sheets itself and stick it out at the back just to show you guys. I will probably stick it out something like this so that I can use the plastic as well and not waste it. So as a result, I will be able to file them inside this folder and also have the back ready. Like I can use all the scraps that I have, sticker scrap, paper scrap, and other things, and add them to the back of the sheet. And the next thing is about stamps. I initially used to leave it as is in my stamp cover. It was kind of okay. I used to keep it alongside my books, in between my books, and I used to pull whatever I want. It was easy to see for sure, and then pull it out and use it. But then the problem with this is sometimes I used to keep it upside down and it used to fall off, and pulling out all of them every time and placing it back in the rack in a similar fashion was again a pain. So I figured that I needed something more easy to use. My friend does this beadworks and she uses this box to keep all the beads, and I thought this is actually a good way to store my stamps as well. Most of my stamps actually fit in it. I do not know like if this is the best way. Probably like I think like there are many stamp books that is much better than this. I don't have to like cut them. It's much easier that way. Especially there are stamp sheets like this where it doesn't have a way to cut it on the sides. So I've kept it as is since I cannot cut it. But the ones that I could cut, I have cut and kept it in a box. I do not know if this is the best way. Like, probably having a stamp book is much better, but this is definitely a cheaper alternative. I bought it from Michael's on a sale at about $4.50. I'm sure you will have alternatives in your country too. Again, as with everything, if you don't get a cheap plastic box, you can always create it with a cardboard box too. It's very simple. It's not that difficult. Again, my same old box, my favorite box. You just have to like cut slits on both the sides and insert a cardboard box in between to be able to like create this grid. I can again make a video if you would like to see. Just comment below if you want me to do that. But otherwise, if you can afford a plastic box, I think definitely this is a good way to store it. I'm able to see all the stamps that I have at a single time and pick what I want. The last and the most important thing is postcards. Oh my god, like I did not know like how to store postcards. My postcards were all over the place. I used to stack them up one side by side, and it always fell and created a mess. And then I started throwing them in a standard Amazon box. The problem, as usual, was visualization. I saw everyone online use a box where they can actually see the postcards at a time. So I was trying to create something on my own. Hold on, let me just show you guys. Before you judge me, this is not where I keep all my postcards. This became my incoming mail box. So basically the idea was to hold all the postcards and be able to like select the postcard that I want to like pick. I cut it out in such a way that it's of that height. It was also designed to like hold washies on the sides with a divider in between. As you can see, the postcard ends here, and I actually plan to use this side to keep the washi. But fate had other plans. While I went for shopping to like buy some acrylics and some other stuff to design this, I stumbled upon something amazing, which I'll show you guys. This is what I found when I went shopping. This is basically a photo holder. This is for a 4x6 photo holder. It contains 16 smaller containers to hold your photos. I have removed the other, the 8 of them on this side. It comes in 3 varieties. One is the rainbow color, the other is teal, and you also get a clear casing. I simply love the color ranges, and it just gives a good pop. So I bought them. These are initially sold at $42, but right now they are on a sale at $15 each. If you are in the US, do go and grab yours if you would like. They basically have something like a slot in here where you can, as you can see, to hold the boxes. And you can actually use the boxes also to hold some of the favorite cards that you will not use very often. Like I have this Washington State card from Law Paper. I'm holding them in this box. I also have some other themed postcards. I know for sure like what is in there. They're very rare. I won't be taking them out very often. And on this side I have cleared the box, so it's easy for me to like check what is there, like all the postcards that I have, and pick what I want. No matter what solution you're finding, one advice I would give is always make sure whether you're able to like view the postcards. If you don't have anything, definitely it's better to go for just the photo holders. I would definitely prefer trying to see through the postcards for sure. The other thing is I actually live in a rented space. So for me, this in coming in a box is like super important. simply because when I change my apartment, I should be able to like grab it and go rather than worry about how I'm going to transport it. That is something to keep in mind. That is it, you guys. Like, I hope you guys found a tip or two that you can use. You can definitely make your own stuffs at home. You don't have to buy anything unless you're very serious about it and you want something that's very long lasting. As usual, if you like the content, like, subscribe, and comment. And stay safe, stay healthy. Also, it's getting pretty dark outside pretty soon, so grab your vitamin D pills. And happy post crossing. Bye.